Everyone has the ability to sound confident and composed in a presentation. Unfortunately, most people don't know how to sound confident. Now, my name's Kyle Murter. I'm a public speaking coach, champion, and author. And today I'm going to give you the 3 voice techniques that you need in order to sound confident in a presentation, meeting, or any form of communication. 3 things are going to determine how confident you sound: your pace, your volume, and your inflection. We're going to go through all 3 in this video. Your pace. If you're talking really fast like this throughout your entire presentation, and that's going to make you seem a lot more anxious than confident. Confidence is composure. So if you want to sound like you're in control, that you are composed, you've got to slow things down. Now, to achieve this, I recommend deliberately starting slow. You see, often how we start a presentation is how we continue a presentation. So if you start really anxious like this, that's going to continue on through into the middle and the ending. But if you start slow and you start composed, that energy is likely to continue through instead. So practice your opening, practice slowing it down deliberately so that you can be more composed throughout. Volume is also very important. And less confident people have a habit of speaking quieter. If you imagine a volume scale with 1 being over here, being a whisper, and then 10 being shouting, people tend to speak about a 3 when they're in conversations and when they are delivering presentations. And the issue is that 3 can often be inaudible for people who are at the back of the room in a presentation. So we need to lift our volume up from being a 3 to more like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. This will allow you to project your voice further so that it reaches the back of the room. And when you talk louder, it suggests that you are happy with more eyes and attention on you, which again suggests that you are more confident. A little tip for this is to breathe deep. Breathe into your belly, because the more energy you have in your lungs, the easier it will be for you to project your voice. And last, we need to discuss the inflection of your voice. Inflection is whether your tone goes upward like this or whether it goes downward like this. And people who are nervous or anxious have a habit of having more upward inflections in their voice. And sometimes every sentence that they say ends on an upward inflection. And so it sounds like they're asking a question, even when they're not. But on the other hand, if someone ends their sentence on a downward inflection, now it sounds like they're making a key point. Now it sounds like they believe fully in what they are saying. So if you want to sound more confident, you've got to at least end your sentences on a downward inflection. If you are, of course, asking a question, then yeah, end on an upward inflection. But if you're talking about a statement, then you have to end on a downward inflection. This is what makes you seem like you believe in what you are saying. My top tip for this: record yourself and watch it back. And try to identify where you have a habit of using upward inflections when you don't need them. Once you identify where you're using them, i.e. at the start of sentences, end of sentences, in the middle, that's when you can begin to work on eliminating them or changing them to downward inflections if necessary. Now, if you work on your pace, your volume, and your inflection, you will sound more confident. But something else that you need to consider is filler words. Ums, you knows can completely undermine what you are trying to get across in your presentation. So here is a video on how to eliminate your filler words as well. If you enjoyed this video today, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave your suggestion in the comments in terms of how you can sound more confident if you've got different techniques and tools. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.